Good evening to all you viewers, anywhere you are watching us from. You're welcome to another edition of Let's Talk, brought to you by WYTV Wisdom Yard Television. This is a digital platform where you can always get the best anytime you want it. As it is hot, this is where we bring it to you. As it is break also, anyhow you want it, anyhow you want it, how it is happening, this is where you get an up-to-date information. We keep you abreast, and you're welcome to Saturday edition of Let's Talk. This is where we talk about anything talkable, and we discuss anything discussable. This is where we rub minds. I won't be doing this alone, and my name is Toyosi Adeshino. With me in the studio I have
Odunayo Adelere is my name.
Okay, Odunayo Adelere is here with me. We are going to be rubbing minds on today's topic. And on today's topic, what are we going to be talking about? We are going to be talking about indecency, like the definition, what it has caused in our society, the advantages and disadvantages, and also the effects, and so many more. We're going to relate it to the case of Tiwa Savage and Rihanna. But firstly, I think we need to know the definition of indecency itself, which is indecent dressing simply means deliberate exposure of one's body to the public, and this can be contrary to the acceptable norms and values of the society. And I think it is very common among we youth now. The way we dress these days, like, it is very alarming, and it has warranted a lot of things that is not supposed to be happening, a lot of bad things that is not supposed to be happening in our society. And now I want to relate this to the case of Rihanna. Rihanna, in an interview recently, she was saying that she's not regretting it, that she used to expose her body when she was young, but now that she is now a mother, she has kids, like, it's a shame for her and for her kids to be seeing all those videos and photos that she took then, whereby she exposed her body. So now Nigerian people, fans of Tiwa Savage, are now dragging her that Tiwa Savage, now that Rihanna has repented, someone that you normally emulated, because those our Nigerian celebrities, they emulate this foreign culture. So now they are not dragging her that, won't you also repent? Now that Rihanna said she doesn't want to be dressing in decent way again. So, like, what do you think? Do you think Rihanna just said that just to deceive we audience, we public?
She didn't say, excuse me. Sorry. She didn't say it to deceive public. If you see her now recently, you see that the way she dresses now is actually different from the way she has been dressing.
She's not dressing like a mother now.
Irregardless of how she's dressing now, one thing I just value, that I think we should value most, is decent dressing. Whether you are a guy or you are a lady, whichever gender you might be, dressing decent comes with a lot of things. You know, when you wanted to say it's common, I thought you wanted to say it's common amongst ladies.
No.
But when you now said among we youth, even amongst the older generations too, we still have some people that dresses indecently among them. But when you see people that dress indecently and you tell them, this is what, the way you are dressed is not actually okay. You know, there's a saying that says the way you are addressed is the way you'll be addressed.
Yes.
The way they see you is the way they will talk to you, the way they will approach you.
Sure.
You might not be who you're actually portraying outside.
Yeah.
You know, some people, they dress to look like a baddie.
You dress indecent and you might be a good person.
Some people dress to look like a baddie.
Yes.
But right within them, they are the most sweetest soul you could ever come across.
Sure.
But before I can know that you're actually the sweetest soul I can ever come across on the face of this earth, your dressing alone kills it off.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't give me the advantage of getting to know you more, to know who you are. So dressing decent is actually something that you cannot use your hand to draw back. It is not something that you can say you don't want to talk about. Because amidst we youth are nowadays, it is alarming. There's a one that is actually trending, I think, on TikTok, when the lady was on live.
Okay.
And I was still talking, I was still asking a question, but I did not even know that it was even time for Let's Talk. I was saying, why would you come on social media as a lady? Not putting on bra, not putting on your undies, and you come on social media. This is we call it social media, it is vast.
She's advertising herself.
This one is not even advertising herself.
Okay.
While you are on live, your private bar that you are trying to cover mistakenly came out. You are not telling us that you did not do it in there. When you were coming on live show without bra, what were you expecting?
Well, let me say, like, her trying to come on live video, not putting on the necessary thing that she's supposed to put on. She wanted to put traffic. And I don't know that she should be expecting that her stuff is going to come out.
See, there are a lot of things that we do. The kind of traffic, which kind of traffic do you want to pull? Is it positive traffic? And social media is so bad that when you see people with good content out there, you are not ready to follow them. But once you see somebody that mistakenly brought out what he or she is not,
content,
you come online and you start, that's what you want to. And I think these people, they actually know that this is what you people want. Let's give it to them. At the end of the day, they will come out and they'll tell you that it was a mistake. The deed has been done and all that. Where is it done?
And we Nigerians also, I don't say Nigerians, alone, Africa at large, what we are doing now is we are chasing clout. Like, we want to be famous, no matter what it costs. We shall want to be famous. That is what we are after. And this thing is really ruining us. Like, if not now, in the future is going to tell. And that is why Rihanna came to say that she's not regretting what she has done. You know, when she was young, when she was...
You know, when you said it, she used to dress somehow, but now that she's a mother, she needs to dress like a mother. I asked you a question. All those pictures that were taken then, all those things that are on social media, how will she go about it?
And that was why she said,
because there is no how.
Seeing it now, it's making her to feel somehow.
So it is better you don't do something that...
For us to have come out now to, like, in that interview, to be saying, oh, she's not regretting it. If our children should see it, they will be like, oh, our mom eventually feel remorseful.
It is better you don't do things that you will regret in future.
She said she doesn't know then, like, she was just...
She does know that she was going to be a mother.
Anyhow she wants.
And you're a lady.
There are some people, like, they don't have the plan that, oh, I'm going to become a mother. But along the line, they will change their mind.
This is not even a matter of they don't want to become a mother. Some people do not think of the future.
Exactly.
They think of the present. What I will just do now, what I will do now, tomorrow will speak for itself.
That is not supposed to be. Many of us do now. We need to consider the enjoyment.
We need to sit down and think of what will happen in 10 years to come. You might not be lucky to actually see 10 years to come, but if you sit down to actually outline it in 10 years to come, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do, this is how the results will come out, then I think we will have positive impact in this generation. Not that I just want to, let me do what I want to. See the case of this man, the case of a person. She came out, I started calling herself leader of Folosho, or what does she call herself? Came out one time and said she was looking for husband, and guys are not calling her. Based on nobody would go.
She said any guy that comes her way, like they want to dupe her, they will just enjoy her money and then leave her.
It is because of the way you portray yourself. A guy was on TikTok and the guy was saying, all you ladies that you come on social media, you come, you shake whatever you want to shake, you show us whatever you want to shake. Keep on showing us, we will keep on seeing it. And our own wives are at home, we cover them. We don't allow them to open anything. So you are the one that is actually coming outside to come and sell what you are not supposed to sell.
And this meant that some ladies are doing that to entertain, like they know what they want.
The guys know what they want.
You can't tell me that, okay, I have a brother now, so because she's enjoying you sending your new pictures, and I will not tell my brother to get married to you. It's not possible. Even the guy knows what he wants, so he can never settle down with someone that used to expose her body on social media.
Why is it that all these ladies that expose themselves on social media, when it's time to go and meet their mother-in-law, they try to dress decently?
Yeah, sure.
Why do they do that? Because they know dressing decent.
The parents.
And you cannot deceive. This thing, your behavior is like smoke. No matter how you cover it, it will surely find one way to escape.
Sure. So we have so many factors that influence indecent dressing in our society and the country at large. The first one is the home environment. Then we have peer group influence. We have negative influence of internet. We have the changing social values. Now, talking about the home environment, there's this saying that charity begins at home.
Yes.
It is how you, as a mother or as a father, how you present yourself to your child that they will also emulate.
See most mothers out there. I honestly, there are some failed...
We're talking about some videos yesterday, like this, the wife of these people, this
I'm sorry.
The way they treat babies.
We have a lot of failed parents out there. And I am sorry if this thing is actually eating. The truth is actually bitter.
It's not that they are failed parents, like they don't know how to be a mother.
That is why they are failed parents. Because
a mother, many of them, they just rush
into
marriage.
Most of them do not rush into marriage.
But most of them, they get unwanted pregnancy.
Most of them do not get most of them did not get unwanted pregnancy. Now, I have this, my parents actually brought me in a strict way. I'm not saying because my mom and my dad brought me up in a strict way. I want to
like, do you mean street or
street, using a strong hand to actually bring me up.
Okay.
So I don't want to use that kind of treatment to actually bring up my child.
Okay.
So I take everything. So if somebody actually comes to me and tell me that
don't want to do tit for tat.
This is what your child is, I cannot, because the way my parents, you're actually failing in one aspect.
Yeah.
Check on that child. It will come to a stage, the child will look at you and tell you, Mom, you destroyed my life. So it is better you reshaping that child's life while that child is still young and tender, when they can be shaped, when they are still fresh fish, not smoked one. You cannot carry smoked fish now and say you want to bend it, it will break. But when the fish, they just brought it out from the river, you can toss it anywhere you want to toss it to. If it is that you want it straight, it will be straight. If you want it curved, it will be curved. But there's some parents that they just tell you that it is their generation, let them do it the way they want to do. So at the end of the day, the child will tell you that you can't correct me since my mom does not complain, my parent does not complain.
Yeah, and parents, they really have a lot of role to play.
We are the first mentor for children.
Mothers.
The first mentor for children.
You need to look after your child. It is how you don't say because of content, because you want your child to be popular or something, so you want to do everything to make her look so good and to be famous. No, I've seen so many pictures online on the internet whereby the way the woman dressed, the mother dressed, is the way the child will dress.
Yes, they will tell you that they are doing mother child.
The woman was wearing a very short gown,
a blue gown,
and so has a very short one, and so has the child too. Like a daughter, she was also dressing that way. I was like, what's this? What is going on?
All in the name of...
And babies now, if you see the way they pierce their nose, their ears, all in the name of fashion. I don't understand. We just have to take things easy. I was telling somebody, I said if I had the knowledge when my parents were about to pierce my ears, I wouldn't have allowed it. Because if you look at me very well, I'm not really somebody that is a fashion freak. Yeah. I love fashion. But you know, there are some people that they will tell you that if I don't do this thing, I'm not okay. Yeah, sure. All in the name of fashion. Yeah, like if I don't choose wristwatch, I won't be. This okay. One is not. This one is not. Something is missing in my body. I'm just saying. You know wristwatch. Yeah, we know all this. But when you go to the extent, okay, now let's use this one for example. Okay. We talked about piercing a small child, this thing. Look at somebody that is an adult, a lady that is grown up, you can make decisions for yourself. You pierced the whole of your ears. You pierced your nose. You go as far as pressing your tongue. Let's see where you have your you go as far as pressing your tongue. You press the lower part of your lip. You press your abdomen. And you are trying to tell me that you have a sweeter side of you. You are actually the sweetest one. Even if that kind of parent doesn't want her child to go the same path that she goes, your child sees you already. Never listen to the mother. She will never listen to you. You have to be a leader by example. I can see what you are doing. And we also have some parents, because they want their child also to look fairer than them, they will be using some bleaching ingredient, which is not supposed to be. Well, before we go to the effect of indecent dressing, let's go on a short break.
Sweetheart. I can't afford to be late for this meeting.
Give me the same excuse every day.
I always tell you the truth every... You know I will never disappoint you.
Everyone needs a hero, like Nokpa.
After Nokpa,
it is always Nokpa.
Nokpa for management of power.
In the heart of Nigeria's bustling markets, where the sights, sounds, and smells overwhelm the senses. But in the midst of chaos, there shines a beacon of hope. King Victor Nigeria Enterprises, where convenience meets tranquility and shopping becomes a pleasure. Join countless others who have discovered the joy of shopping at King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. At King Victor Nigeria Enterprises, we understand the importance of providing our customers with the highest quality products at affordable prices.
Here at King Victor Nigeria Enterprises, customer satisfaction is our top priority. We're always here to help you find exactly what you need.
Whether you're stocking up for the week ahead or grabbing a last-minute item for tonight's dinner, King Victor Nigeria Enterprises has everything you need to keep your home running smoothly.
Yeah, welcome back from that short commercial break. Our sponsor remain Nokpa Abbas and also King Victor Nigeria Enterprises. Yes, thank you for being our sponsor. Really appreciate them. And if you also want to be one of our sponsors, you can call the number showing on your screen 07010108549. And if you are just joining the live, the topic we are discussing on Let's Talk is indecency. Indecency, and using the case of Rihanna and Tiwa Savage. Rihanna said she's not a like she has repented. She's no more dressing like the old ways because she's not a mother, she has kids. And she doesn't want her kids to be seeing all those things she has done in the past. And that is why Nigerians, fans of Tiwa Savage, are not dragging Tiwa and other celebrities that, oh, these people you are copying their foreign culture. They are no more doing it again. They said they have repented. What of you guys? Won't you also repent and start dressing normal as a kid? There's one fan that said, like on the internet, that guy was like, I think his name is Rapsody Deviak or something. It was like, Tiwa will never repent. Even though she's a mother, but she's still behaving like a pikin. I was like, wow, this is a very strong word. Like, if Tiwa Savage actually shocked me.
She actually shocked me when King Charles became the King of England, when Queen Elizabeth died, and she was actually invited to come and sing. I was like, what is this lady going to wear? I hope this girl will not, this woman will not be a disgrace to the whole Nigeria. But when I saw her clothes, though there was still a revealing on the upper part, but it was far from what I expected. So it's not that she cannot repent. She can. If she actually, now it's because the child she has is actually a guy. It's not a lady.
Yeah. Yeah, we also talk about the peer group influence. Yes, if you know who you are working with, the way they are dressing, you're not well pleased with it, you can just let them go. Then you separate yourself from them. Abi,
you say this issue of peer group influence. There is a saying in my dialect that says, sheep that walks with a dog will actually eat feces. And I have one reply that I used to give those that give me that kind of proverb. I will tell them that it is the sheep that wishes to eat feces that will eat it.
Because you're holding on
to
decide what you
even feces itself, it has this annoying smell. Why should I eat it? I am old enough.
No. Now bringing it down to the way peer group is going to influence you.
And I am old enough to make decision myself.
Yeah.
The fact that I have a lot of friends that the one that do not pierce 3 years will pierce nose. I was telling you when we went to short commercial break, she went as far as pressing her private part. And I am still standing on the fact that if I was old enough when they were about to pierce this year, I wouldn't. For every fashion antique that you want to go for, you should know that it comes with pain. But they are ready to go through that pain. And me, I'm telling you that I cannot endure it, all in the name of fashion.
So the next one here is negative influence of internet. Oh, this one, it really plays a major role also in the life of everybody. Even though like social media is being censored, even with that, TikTok, if you use a TikTok account, if you are not 18 and above, you cannot open it. But there's a way they do it, like they
you can actually lie now.
Going to lie.
I can actually put.
So
I was born in 1990.
I think it is still like this thing is still in the hands of the parents. They just know what to do. Like they should know what to do, how to care for their children. They should be watching them time to time. That let me see what you're doing on the internet.
To get to a stage whereby, as a parent, you don't really have control over your children anymore. That is when a child gets to 18 years and above. They will tell you, under Nigerian constitution, such a child is now an adult, can make decisions for his or herself.
Just like this cross-dressing is being legalized in the country.
You can't make decisions for them. So it is the way they are brought up, right from their... There's a saying that says if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? What is their foundational background? What did you build it on? Your child, you don't care what they do. They go to school, they just come back. You don't even care how their day went in school. You don't know the kind of friends your children are rolling with.
Busy. They don't give time
to
their children.
It shouldn't be.
Supposed to be. So the effects of indecent dressing, it causes sexual harassment and rape, prostitution, ritual killing, poor academic performance, and unwanted pregnancy. And other disadvantages are you're going to look like you will look so ridiculous. People will be like, oh, who is this? Even though some people might appreciate what you are putting on, like for them to just feed their eyes, but in the eyes of some others, they will be like, who is this? Who are you?
If you see a lady like yourself dresses anyhow, that does not dress like a normal lady should dress, don't you feel irritated?
Well, another one is it will be embarrassing to kids, elders as well, in case you have kids, just like we are talking about Tiwa Savage. If the boy she has now become a grown-up, if he should see that kind of video of his mother not dressing well, it's going to feel somehow. It will be so embarrassing. Or probably maybe in school, his friends might also be saying that
they might use it to abuse him and
all stuff like that. Also, it will also expose you to sexual assault, like sexual harassment and rape. Exactly. Then it results in loss of respect. Yes, maybe someone that used to give you respect before, and if they are seeing the way you are dressed, they just be like, oh, who is this girl? Let's just go away or something. Then another one is it will misrepresent your family values. Yes, it will be a great insult on your family. And also the last one is it will get you poured cheap champagne in between your cheap ties. Exactly. Like they would say, if you don't want water to splash
you shouldn't go to the river
side. If you know you don't want them to pour champagne between your two ties, don't go to the club, because you know club, what would they like? How will you dress to club? So you should expect some mini skirts and some mini dress. Then I think the solution is, I think for schools, management should organize a program to sensitize children. Yes, to sensitize them that, oh, this is how you'll be dressing, this is how you'll be dressing, and this is what not to do. And also parents also has a lot of things to do, a lot of role to play in the life of children.
And I think this thing that we call, before we go, this thing that we call this sex education is actually important.
Yeah.
And while you are actually giving those children that sex education, please don't hide anything.
Exactly.
In the sense that, you know, the way we will grow up, if you touch a boy, you get pregnant.
If
no!
you sit closer to a guy, you get pregnant.
No!
It shouldn't be.
Because such a child will actually try that thing. And if he or if she sees that it did not happen, she will go as far as doing...
that she would try it. Even the guy that she told that, I don't want to get closer to you. My mom said I will get pregnant. The guy will be like, mommy told you
we
that.
shouldn't hide the truth from them. Let them know what will actually happen if such a thing, something like this happen. So we shouldn't hide anything. Sex education is actually important. Both in school and at home. And the first set of people to give children that sex education is actually parents.
The mother, because you know father doesn't have time like that.
The mother has a lot of roles.
Also, the father has to be supportive.
Yes.
So don't say because you have so much work you are doing, so you don't have time for your children. You have to have time for your children, because if the whole thing escalated, now if it becomes something else, it will also be in question that where were you? So this is where we are going to be putting STOP stop on today's episode of Let's Talk. Don't forget to join us and also to follow us on all our social platforms at Wisdom Yarn Online TV on YouTube, TikTok, X, Instagram, and so many more. I remain to your C Adeshino, and thank you, Odayo, for joining me on the show. And thanks to our sponsors too, and to you viewers watching us at home. Let us know your opinion in the comment section also. I will say bye for now.